Hello again, welcome to another edition of Einstein Builds. In this video, I'm custom fitting air shocks onto the front of my 454 tubbed 70 Chevelle wagon. Hey, a lot of work goes into making these videos, so please follow my channel. I wanted the stance of the wagon to be very low, but I didn't want to hit the oil pan or the side pipes on the ground. So in this next endeavor, it was an experiment that I had not seen done anywhere. I installed an onboard air compressor and converted Mustang rear air shocks to fit the front shock locations. This way I could ride real low but could press a button and raise the car to get over a bump, then lower it again. Sort of the opposite of the way air shocks work normally. I know you can buy airbags, but I wanted something different. Alright, I started with new Monroe MA756 air shocks for use in the rear of a 78 Mustang. These have the right max and min height and stroke. The shock mount for the bottom mounting bolt doesn't work, so I knocked out the bottom shock mount rubber and put the old Chevelle bottom shock mount in with the correct energy suspension eye bushing. I drilled and tapped the end of the shock for a new port for the 1/4 inch airline. In this picture you can see the new 45-degree quick disconnect for the 1/4 inch line, and I welded the old airline connector shut. I got a 200 psi 12-volt compressor and small storage tank. There was plenty of room in the station wagon's quarter panel where the old fuel tank used to be. I welded an extra mount and used original tank straps to mount the air compressor unit. Fit like a glove. I laid out what I needed for the controls. 12-volt solenoid valve mounted on the battery tray. I made a gauge and switch mount for the toggle switch that runs the solenoid for the up and down, along with an air compressor pressure reading of what actually is in the shocks. Like I said, I let the air out normally so the springs are doing all the work, but when I want to lift it, I pump them up to 200 psi for a lift of a few inches to clear the oil pan and side pipes. Here it is in action.
Yep.
And now for the leftover part of the day. This is a 68 to 69 Chevelle hood or header panel molding. I'm not going to be using it, so message me and I will let it go for $30 shipped to you. More to come. Keep on rocking it.